Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another Madden video today. So guys, super excited. You guys can see the title of today's video. We got a brand new game mode coming to Madden Mobile. I'm super excited about it. It is a really big game mode. The devs have been talking about this for the longest while, but we finally have something that we can showcase to you guys and give you guys a sneak peek and try to break down League Siege and everything like that. So I'm excited about it. Of course, like I said, it's a huge program. There is a lot of information to digest in today's video, so I apologize if I do miss something. The stream that they did do the reveal on was 1 hour long. I'm just trying to get you guys the main gist and hit the highlight points that you guys need to know, but like I said, it was an hour-long stream, and there was a lot of info just to take down. So yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if this video is a long video, but we'll try to quicken things up and all that stuff. But yeah, that being said, League Siege is the brand new game mode coming out, and we can see that we got a brand new hub for leagues, guys. So yeah, man, I want to start off this video. I usually go ahead and say like huge shout outs to the comment squad, but instead of doing that today, guys, I want to go ahead and use this time to say, hey, if you guys are looking for a league or your league is actively recruiting people, use the comment section below, guys, down here to go ahead and tell me, hey, I'm looking for a league. I'm this overall, and I usually play if in whatever arena, like, so people can give you a little heads up of how your gameplay is, what level you're at, and overall, and all that stuff. So yeah, man, use it below if you guys are looking for a league, or of course, like I said, if your league is recruiting people. I am in TNT network. Let's go TNT gang. But that being said, I believe we are recruiting as well. But yeah, man, use the comment section below to go ahead and drop if you guys are looking for a league. And of course, if you guys do have any questions, I will try to answer them the best I can. All right, so let's jump into all this. Like I said, it's gonna be crazy, so I'm sorry if I confused a little bit. I hope I kind of I explain it thoroughly and easily to just understand and all that stuff. But you guys see LVL is now housed on the left side of the league page, and in the middle is going to be League Sieges, man. So you guys can see it hasn't started just yet in this little build that they did have and all that goodness. But let's jump into it, and once you guys click into it, once League Sieges start, bam, you guys will be introduced to, of course, the League Siege board right here. So there's a lot to look at right here. You're probably like, what is going on? What am I looking at? All right. And then that was the same reaction I had when I saw it the first time. I was like, what is this? But yeah, basically, guys, it is going to be like league versus league where you have 16 players versus another league with 16 players as well. So each and every single player is going to be on one of these, I guess, little square, I'll just call them nodes, for example, for the board and everything like that. I do know that it does say like bot on the screen right here, and I'm just going to preference that is just because this league only has 7 members. So I guess the CPU just went ahead and filled in bots right here, but just pretend those are actual people and all that goodness. So looking at this, you guys see here's the board, and each and every single node, guys, has points attached to them. So you guys see for the first column vertically, you guys see the first one are basically where you're gonna start. And that's going to be at 200 points to go on unlock, or when you beat that, once you beat that node, your league is going to be awarded 200 points. So basically, when the league versus league siege goes on, it's whoever has the most points at the end of it does win. All right, so it's kind of like, you know, score as many points as possible, obviously. But another thing added to that board talk is, of course, you see those little yellow lines that kind of are connecting everything. They're all kind of intertwining, guys, and you guys it'll be a little easier when we go on to the later boards. You guys will understand, but we're just talking about the basics right here. So of course, there are intertwines over everywhere, the little yellow lines, and of course every single node gives you points. And you guys can see about after the first vertical line, after the 4 other lines there, they all have like a little, they call them mods right here. You guys can see like that vertical playbook logo and all that stuff. So everything after that, these ones right here, they do have mods, and those are your modifications, guys. So there is something. And then of course the last one right here is 700 points. So you guys can see when you kind of like progressing through the board, you're gonna be getting more points for beating each and every single one, and all that stuff. But yeah, man, this is where a lot of strategy will become in place. So right now, green is you guys. Green is you guys. This would be your defense basically, and you're gonna have to go ahead and lock it in before it all starts. But you're gonna have time to go ahead and prep and kind of like position people. Now, if you guys are in a league and you guys are not the commissioner or the admin of the league, you're kind of chilling. You're kind of just chilling, waiting to see what the commissioner admin does. If you are the admin or the commissioner of the league, you're going to get a lot more work to do. That's all I got to say, because you guys are the ones that are going to be able to unlock and move around players and everything like that. So let's keep it rolling to the next one right here. So we're going to be talking about the mods right here. So you guys can see, if we go over here where Beethoven is, if we clicked on him, you guys can see one of the mods that he does have is an offensive overall boost. So guys, this is kind of crazy. This is where strategy all comes into play, all right? So basically, guys, we'll go and showcase everything afterwards, but these three that they have in the front here are your global, I think they call it global mods. So those are mods that affect the whole board, all right? So for Beethoven, since he's still on the board, right? He's basically giving the whole team an offensive boost, right? So that is the big one. So the ones that are purple and kind of have that like yellow border around them, those are the global mods. Those affect the whole board. Now, of course, the other ones, you can just see they're just purple. Those are called local mods, and those only affect whatever little node is attached to, all right? So, for example, you guys will see, if we keep it rolling, yeah, so the bottom one, so there is an offense, a defense, and a coach playstyle boost. Those are the three global mods, guys. I know it's you're probably like, Nick, what are you blabbing about? But stay with me. It's gonna get a little easier with more photos and all that stuff, but we'll break it down. So there are three global mods affect the whole board: offense boost, defense boost, and coach playstyle boost. All right, so that's one of the big mods right there. Those are the three global ones, and then afterwards you have local mods, and those are the other ones. And you guys see, for this case, this one is kind of crazy. Long pass plays only, guys. This one is huge because when they go out and play against this person, they can only do long pass plays. So that is pretty big. Long pass plays only for this node. Like I said, that is a local mod. It's only going to be attached to that node right there. And then also they have other ones like no coach bonus / weaknesses on the mod, on like the little node and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, again, here is the board. And now what we're showcasing here, if you are the commissioner or admin, I believe, you can go and edit this, and then you can start moving players around. So we can click on like Beethoven right there, and then we're going to be able to switch them, and now Beethoven's down here. So again, that is going to be for the commissioner and the admin to do for this. If you're just a regular league member, you don't have to worry about placements and all that stuff. But obviously, you guys can talk amongst each other thinking, hey man, maybe we're better to put Beethoven maybe more down the line, or maybe have him to start, you know? So there's going to be strategy, right, guys? Do you put your highest overall player at the final node because it gives them most points, or do you put them at the beginning so they waste their tickets? They waste their attempts, right? They gotta go ahead and play this guy eventually. Are you gonna put it there? So that is some strategic game plan you guys have to think about, and all that stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be a fun mode. There's just a lot to digest, that is for sure. So here are some of the boosts right here. So you guys can obviously go to, if you're like the league commissioner, you guys can either click between lineup and mod. I believe you should be able to see this if you're regular as well, but you won't be able to unlock it. But yeah, you guys can move around. So let's say, guys, like I was saying, the global mods are playstyle boosts overall on offense and defense. Those are the big ones because they affect the whole board. But of course, guys, if you guys put them in the front like this player has right now, if after they get past and get to that section and they beat that node on the board, that boost is going to be gone for the rest of the league siege. So maybe it's better to have the global mods maybe somewhere in the middle or maybe in the end, because hey, as long as you still get those boosts, right? Because if I have it in the beginning and they knock them out, the rest of the nodes, it's just going to be them playing if they still have their boosts with their mods, or of course, it's just going to be an even playing field, you know, or they're going to have an advantage because they have their boost still, right? So, yeah, man, it's going to be strategic again with the placement of these mods and everything. Again, only be able to move around if you're the commissioner or admin and all that stuff. There also is a bunch, so you guys see 20-yard first down. So instead of getting 10 yards, you have to get 20 yards for the first down. So that's one of the nodes. Long pass play only, 60-second drive. So you gotta go. These some really creative things that the team can make and make it challenging and also make it fun at the same time by throwing wrenches at people's playbooks and everything like that. So yeah, man, that is kind of different. Of course, guys, you guys can go ahead and level up these boosts as well. And you guys are gonna be using League tokens, guys. This is gonna be a new currency for League Siege and League in general. But we'll get to kind of like the tokens in a second, because you guys will be able to spend your tokens here to upgrade the league. And when you guys go out and upgrade it, you guys will see that, of course, the contributors will be popping up on the left side. And of course, guys, League Sieges are not like LVL where it's like one season is 1 week. These are going to be 2 weeks, guys. And there's going to be a lot of drives. I believe you play every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you get tickets. As you guys saw over here, you're going to be getting tickets. Now, this person has 100. I believe you get 10 tickets to start. So you have 10 drives default automatically. Every single time there's a League Siege, you can buy more tickets, guys, with of course League tokens. As of right now, it's only League tokens, no Madden cash. So that's kind of good. So of course, like the whales can't just like buy a million tickets and then just steamroll everything. But of course, let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling before I talk too much and we're gonna miss some points afterwards. So keeping it rolling. So of course, finally, League Sieges goes ahead and starts, guys. So you guys can see it's in the middle, and you guys can see the points and our points and their points, and of course, it also says captures. So those captures are of course those nodes on the board. If you guys take out one node, you captured that location, I guess, on the board, and you're good to go, right? You got the bonus of like 200 points. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, it'll be a little bit easier to explain when you guys see it. So here it is. Finally, when League Siege starts, this is what you guys will be seeing. This is your attack. You guys are now on offense. So, of course, like I said, green is you. Whenever you see green, that's your defensive strategy. If you see red, that's the opponent. When you see red, that's your enemy. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. And you guys can see now it kind of makes a little more sense when you're looking at it with the yellow lines, guys. So I know, like I said, it would be a little easier to explain the longer we go through the video. But yeah, man, so League Stealer, right? He's at 200 points, guys. Will be the final reward. But of course, guys, it says 0 out of 40 points on the bottom. So how do you guys capture or defeat a node? You guys actually go and play against them, and you guys go ahead and score drives. So of course, a perfect drive is 8 points. Once you guys get 40 points, that node is done. You guys get 40 points to your League Siege point total, plus you get the 200 as well. And then, of course, whatever that yellow line connects to, it's going to unlock once you beat the previous one. So, of course, if we're just following the top, it's going to go there from 200 to 250, 250 to 300, and then it kind of branches down. You guys can see it unlocks 2. But of course, it looks like you cannot go from 300 to 350 just on the back. You got to go down and up. So if you guys want to start getting all the points and it's maximum, of course, you guys will have drives and stuff. So if you guys want to go and claim the whole board, there's also different routes. But of course, the only way to get to the final one over here, 700, you have to go and unlock this one. So one thing I might mention, you guys know running is definitely tough. There's only so many run plays. That might be the node where you put run plays only, guys. But you never know. Like I said, you don't want to waste it all on the end, all the good stuff, because if they steamroll through the whole front, then hey man, they got enough points. Maybe they put all theirs in the beginning. You guys are stuck at the beginning because you guys can't pass the run plays only, and their highest overall defenses. While they steamrolled everybody in the beginning, collected all these points. So like I said, that's where the strategy comes in. So we'll keep it going. Again, green is you. So this one is more filled up because there's no bots or anything like that. But yeah, man, you guys can choose where to play, put people and everything. So yeah, and then on the bottom right here, you guys can see it does say like my league. If you guys see it's red, you guys are looking at the opponent. If you guys click that my league, it'll bring you to yours. And then, of course, you can go back and forth on the bottom right. So that is kind of like the movement around inside of League Siege. And then, of course, guys, this is when it's time to play somebody. So like I said, you do go ahead, have to use tickets, 1 ticket per play. You guys can scout them if you want to see their defense and offense. And then, of course, you can also see the film and all that stuff. But you guys can see, it asks you how many drives have been taken as well, and how many points you have. So if there's already been like 6 drives on this dude, you can go ahead and check out all 6 drives. You can see what play worked against this guy's defense and all that stuff. So definitely check out the film and stuff for sure. But when you guys jump into it, you guys can see there's like added bonuses. There's like added bonus right here, plus 2.4. That is kind of like your play style, and of course the offensive whatever bonuses from the global nodes that you guys do have. Now I believe it goes up to like 65% is what they said, but of course that's not 65% bonus. I believe overall bonus wise it becomes 6.5, so 6.5 overall. All right, if that kind of makes sense. Again, I know it's confusing, but let's just keep it rolling. Well, when we get it in our hands, it'll be also a lot easier to digest and everything. But of course, here you guys go. You guys can see that right here against League Panther, we have 36 points, guys. So we are, as a league, we scored 36 points. And of course, you can see at the top, we do have that magic 36 number there. And of course, the other team hasn't done anything. Now, I want to mention, you guys can see it says out of 40. So if we go in and get a touchdown here, right? If we get a touchdown, obviously that's 6 points. Don't worry about the 2-point conversion or the kick, the field goal. That's 6 points already. It's not going to be like you're going to be getting 42 points once you get the touchdown. You're going to be capped at that 40. So again, strategically, if you guys have to go for a field goal, you might have to if you guys miss out on the new 2-point conversions and all that stuff. Because of course they're aiming at you, trying to get that perfect 8 points, a perfect drive. But of course, if you guys do go over, so if let's say the next guy goes and he only gets a field goal, so it's 39, so we have to waste another ticket and another drive. And even if we get a touchdown, we're only going to be rewarded 1 point. So just know it does cap. But once you finish it, it does give you whatever points you guys scored, plus it gives you the bonus on top. So if we go to the next slide right here, you guys can see it is completed, captured. And then, of course, guys, now we have 240 points. So there you go. And once you guys complete one, wherever that little yellow line goes to, it's going to unlock. And you guys can see they also do have, it looks like they have a global node right off the jump right there for League Patriot. All right, so there you guys go. That's kind of how the gameplay kind of works. And you guys can see once it's captured, it'll tell you guys how many points you guys got, how many drives it did take, and you guys check out the film again. So now it's time for the big part. What are we playing all this mode for? What are we playing all this mode for? We are going to be getting the brand new token, league tokens, like we did mention. Now, this is where it could get a little spicy between league members, all right, guys? So, of course, we did mention that you guys are going to be using league tokens to go ahead and upgrade your mods, right? But the league tokens are also used, guys, for other things inside the game. So if you guys want to save league tokens, you guys can use them on the league so you guys can rank up and get more rewards. Or of course, if you guys want to stockpile it and use it for yourself, you guys can, I believe there's going to be ways that you can buy mythic badges, player packs, and I believe even players is what they did mention and all that stuff. But yeah, man, that's where it can get a little spicy, like I'm saying, because one, you use your tokens to go and upgrade your team with like weights and stuff, because that's expensive. You know, weights are so important, but it also is important because you guys will be using your tokens to go on and upgrade your league mods and all that stuff. So you guys gonna have to talk amongst yourself who's gonna go and spend here. Hey man, we've noticed you haven't contributed any of your league tokens. Why being so frugal? How about the team? So yeah, man, I guess that's where it can be a little spicy. Of course, silver 3, you guys can kind of see the rewards we're kind of looking at right here. Kind of moves up. I don't think they showed the Hall of Fame ones, but you guys can see for like first place in Elite 1 every single member is going to be getting 6,000 points, or tokens, I should say. Second place gets 3,860 per player. So again, a whole league will be getting a bunch, but I just want to mention that is the thing there. Now, of course, you can also get league tokens from like daily goals. They're going to be adding a lot of goals. So this one right here is like spend 1,000 stamina as a league and you get like 8 tokens. Of course, you guys can see all that stuff. So yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff, and I think that's the last slide right there. So yeah, man, hopefully that does break it down. We do got a game mode coming out. Like I said, it's a very, very cool game mode. I think it's a lot of could have a lot of fun, a lot of potential, but of course the first initial shock of like, wow, that's a lot of stuff to break down, and that's a lot of stuff to do. And of course, the commitment goes even higher because you don't have just league versus league drives every day. It's only 3 drives. You're gonna have 10 extra drives, I believe, on Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then of course, Sunday and Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday are going to be your prep days because you guys got to prep. It's not like they're going to throw you in. And every single time you get thrown into one, I believe later on in the future as well, is what they're talking about. The map could change in the future. I think as of right now, this is what we got because they don't want to just start changing stuff when we barely got the game in our hands just yet. So that's something to be fun, that likely to change layouts and stuff like that. So that is pretty cool. I do like that they're going to be working on this throughout the rest of the year and all that stuff. But yeah, man, like I said, a lot to digest. I hope I did explain it to you guys. Again, if you guys have any other questions, drop it in the comment section below. But yeah, man, that's League Siege. Like, hopefully you guys have a league and you guys are ready to grind this out, and all that stuff. League Siege seasons are, of course, 2 weeks. Of course, the days to play, I believe, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every other day is a prep day. And of course, guys, the big question is, when is this all coming out? I believe we are going to see the game come out on next Tuesday. So I believe that is the 5th. So Tuesday is going to be when you guys get to see all this. And that's your prep day. And then, of course, Wednesday, the 6th, is going to be your first matches. So be prepared, get game planning with your boys, with your league and all that stuff, guys. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching. If this did help you kind of digest the league, I guess, Siege info a little bit easier, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button as well and turn on notifications, guys, so you know when we post anything else Madden Mobile, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Always stay hyped, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace!
What's up?